In the world of Hunter x Hunter, the ultimate goal for many people is the Hunter exam, a super tough exam that puts all the applicants to the test in order to be able to acquire the Hunter's license by passing the super difficult test that is almost seemingly impossible to pass. This may be a goal for many people, but not everyone. For others, a life of crime suits them much more. And that guy is none other than Chrollo Lucilfer, leader of the Phantom Troop, a world-famous gang of thieves and criminals. But before Chrollo became an infamous villain, he was a nobody. Yes, a nobody. He was from Meteor City, a city that was inhabited by outcasts who had no official records of even existing. Chrollo, as a child with some of the founding members of the Phantom Troop, had fun dubbing foreign films and entertaining the other kids of Meteor City. But things soon took a turn for the worse when Chrollo and his friends found one of their friends Sarasa dead in a bag, and this was done by unknown criminals. After seeing that happen, Chrollo and his friends swore revenge on the criminals to find them and get their revenge, and as years passed by, Chrollo eventually formed what the Phantom Troop has become now. As leader of the Phantom Troop, Chrollo is no slouch. It's easy to say that he's the most powerful Phantom Troop member, but what makes him the strongest is not physical speed or strength, but Nen, a technique that allows a living being to use and manipulate their own life energy. There are many different Nen types: Enhancer, Transmuter, Conjuration, Manipulator, Emitter, and last but not least, Specialist. A Specialist is a Nen user with their own unique ability that can't be defined by any of the other things in this list. And yep, you guessed it, Chrollo is indeed a Specialist. No two Nen users have the same ability. Others can manipulate dogs, others can make haikus and bring stuff into reality, and others are just purely strong mixed in with Nen. But what Chrollo does with his Nen is steal other people's Nen abilities with his ability called Skill Hunter. As broken as this sounds, Chrollo still needs to clear certain conditions to steal people's abilities. Here are the conditions. Chrollo needs to see the ability he's stealing in action. He also needs to ask questions about the ability to the original user. And not only that, the original user needs to touch the handprint on his book. And all this needs to be done in under an hour. Yeah, those conditions might seem a little tricky, but for Chrollo, it's way too easy. He's the king of manipulating and tricking people and taking their Nen abilities like it's nothing. He could even manipulate all the simps he has to do all these heinous crimes with him. Look at him! Can you blame him for following everything that he does? Anyways, besides that, Chrollo has stolen a lot of abilities actually. He has Nenfish who feed on humans. Fun cloth, a cloth that can increase and decrease in size. Yeah, I didn't say every ability is cool, but if you think a cloth is cool, this is pretty cool then. He also has teleportation, an ability called Sun and Moon that when you combine both of these symbols together, they make an explosion. He can also create puppets, an ability called Convert Hands where he can change appearances. He can also create fakes and copies of people, and he can also manipulate and control people by sticking an antenna into their body. And last but not least, he can tell people's fortunes that are pretty accurate. But Chrollo isn't just skilled in Nen. Among all the spiders in the Phantom Troop, he's 7th in arm wrestling. I know that doesn't sound impressive, but that's above average for a human. He also has immense speed and reflexes, showing this by being able to take on the Zoldycks simultaneously and dodging many of their attacks without taking a lot of damage. But with all those skills and abilities, what has he done with them? Well, a lot of crimes. Sorry ladies, this guy is a criminal. So many counts of theft and murder, like along the lines we don't even know how much they've done. But the crime that made them infamous was the murder of the Kurta clan, an endangered clan whose eyes turned scarlet red. Well, Chrollo and the crew got rid of every single one of them but one, Kurapika. And while they were at it, took every single one of their eyes and sold them. By the way, rumor has it that the Kurta clan was pulling strings in Meteor City. But that's besides the point, there's more crimes. He even goes as far as to rizz up an innocent girl and steal her Nen ability and knocking her out.
Hey baby, are you single?
Yeah, I am.
Wow, can I partake in, let's say, your phone number?
Damn, like, that's so quick. We, like, barely met. Maybe give me your phone number.
Done, baby girl.
I have a question. I was shy a minute ago, but now I'm not. I want more than a phone number, if you know what I mean.
And if that wasn't expert manipulating during the Zoldyck fight, he hired Illumi, the child of one of the Zoldicks, to kill the 10 Dons so that Zeno and Silva would quit their pursuit of killing him. You gotta admit, this guy is pretty genius. And when Chrollo and his crew took their talents to the York New City auction, he had the troupe take out everyone in the auditorium. Chrollo fought off many assassins and had them eaten by Nenfish slowly till they died. He also savagely took down tons of police officers and over 2,000 mafia members. And if you don't think any of that is bad, they took 2 kids as hostages against Kurapika. Kurapika eventually captures Chrollo and uses him as leverage against the spiders, but even captured, Chrollo was still calm and just did not care at all. He didn't even answer any questions that Kurapika had about him destroying his whole entire clan.
I caught you. What are you gonna do now?
To be honest, I just wanted to get caught. You look so damn fine.
Yeah, about that, I hate to break it to you, but I'm actually a guy, not a girl. So how does it feel having the chains of a man all over your body?
Look at my face. Look at it. Does it look like I care?
Wait, so you don't care that you just called me fine and I'm a guy instead of a girl?
Like I said before, I honestly don't care. You still look so damn fine.
You can't be serious. You're sus.
Yeah, sus for you.
And after the whole ordeal with Kurapika, he lost his Nen abilities, but he actually later gets them back. And his next mission was fighting Hisoka, the famous child toucher clown, who has been pursuing Chrollo non-stop for a fight to the death. And Hisoka is far from weak. His Nen ability Bungee Gum has allowed him to win every single fight he's been in. But Chrollo, being the expert manipulator he is, avoided Hisoka for months to stack stolen Nen abilities in order to be able to beat Hisoka. But when he finally fought this predator, not only did Hisoka become his victim, but the judge, the spectators, basically anyone who wasn't Chrollo himself. Talk about a savage criminal. So this is a list of all his crimes: conspiracy, theft, assault, forgery, torture, child endangerment, kidnapping, organized crime, genocide, and mass murder. Some would say Chrollo's story is genuinely tragic. Others would say that this sad backstory doesn't justify his current actions. Others straight up don't care and are in love with him. But me personally, after him stealing so many abilities, hearts, lives, and possessions, I really hope he didn't steal your guys' ability to like, subscribe, and share the video.